Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC. We're going to take a look at BTC on a lower degree, and we're also going to talk about BTC on a higher time frame and what type of price action we could anticipate going forward in the short term, right, and in the long term, right. So now in the short term, what we're looking at right now, our last update, we talked about BTC when BTC was at just about like a 40k. So on right here, we talked about a pullback down to like a 34, 33 range, down to a 0.618, right here, right there, we hit 0.618 and bounced back up to basically a nearly 38.5, right. After we pumped back up to 38.5, we created a wedge pattern. Okay, the wedge pattern was kind of bearish and could not basically and could not basically break the 21 EMA right here. So the 21 EMA was our primary resistance right here, and if we basically pump above, we are looking for again up to basically 100 EMA to resist the price, right. And the support level we are looking for is right here. Okay, just about like a 31.3 down to up to basically a 32.5. Okay, so the reason why we're looking for 32.4 and 31.3 is like that range is exactly 0.888 and 0.786. As you can see right here, we hit 0.888 exactly and bounced right back up, nearly pump a good nearly 10% pump. Okay, 9.5% pump after the retest of the 31.3 range. So what we're looking at right now, are we going to be bouncing back up, right, for the in the short term, bouncing back up, going like to 40k and so on? It could be challenging. Okay, why it is going to be challenging to get another bounce back up is like our 21 EMA right here. It is going to be one of our strongest resistance, okay, in the short term. As you can see right here, before the capitulation, also strong resistance right here, strong resistance, pump back up, get a beautiful challenge from the 100 EMA. We talked about the 100 EMA before the drop. We said whenever we get a strong sell-off, keep an eye on your 21 EMA, right, and after your 100 EMA. That's one of the reasons we are looking for rejection right here. And if we pump to the upside again, we would get another rejection, but bears, okay, was strong enough, right, to not let the price basically escape above 38k, right. So now what we're looking for, we could get another pump back up to the 21 EMA short term, right, and a potential rejection. So the entire range right here, okay, just about 21 EMA down to the support range. If bulls gonna be reversing, right, that's the level we want to see high buying pressure, okay, high buy volume. So as you can see right here, since like the initial reversal right here, the buy volume is pretty low right there. Okay, so no buy volume. So we want to see even if we can, even if we drop down to like 30k, we want to see buy high buying pressure. Okay, we want to see bulls to be buying the dips and creating high volume, just like what we got right here. Otherwise we could be breaking the 30k area in the short term, right. So now let's take a look at the macro view. The macro view, it is saying like bulls gonna be looking strong at 30k. Why are we gonna be looking strong at 30k? We talked about the 3 weeks 21 EMA. As you guys remember, like the 21 EMA on the weekly, we said if we break it, we're going to be focusing on the 3 weeks time frame at the low 30k right here. If you go back in 2018, you can see like after we dump from 20k, we dump all the way down to 5800, okay, 6k give or take, okay, and pump right back up to like a 11-12k range. Okay, so right here we did the same thing. After we dump all the way down to like a 76-74 range right there, we got a 40% pump, okay, 40% pump before we finally capitulated. Okay, we could, okay, in the macro scale, right, if we find a strong support right here over the next like a few weeks and so on, we could potentially see a big reversal, even up to basically a mid 50k or even like a high 50k area. But we will see over the next like a few days and so on. We're going to close the candle on the 28th, right? So would just be ready for anything right here, because the macro view, it is still pretty strong. Okay, if we take a look at it in terms of Fibonacci, if you take a look at it in terms of Fibonacci, you can see like right now we just at 382 pullback. Okay, so if you do a swing low from our 10K support right here, right, our swing high just about, you know, 64, 65, we at 382. Okay, we at 382. You know, if we can find a strong support at 382, one of the reasons why 382 it is also very important is like if we go back in the earlier, you know, late January actually. Okay, we dumped all the way down to 29, 28.8, and most bears were saying, oh, we're in a bear market, we're going to drop down to like 14K and so on. But price basically created another strong wave to the upside. Okay, so right now on the 2-day basis, we're not seeing any sign of reversal, but just have to basically rely on the lower degree. If we go back to the lower degree, what we're saying is like right here on the hourly basis, we want to see high buying pressure, and that could basically change everything if we basically you know, see like a high buying pressure. As of now, short term it is bearish, but just be cautious, right? You know, regarding a potential three-way move just like that. Okay, so we will be watching the potential reversal back to you know, resistance level if we do find a high buying pressure, big reversal candle on 6 hour and all that good stuff, right? Let's take a look at the 6 hour. If you take a look at the 6 hour right here, if you take a look at the 6 hour, we're still below the 211 EMA, even though we did get a bullish momentum right here on our 6 hour, you know, 6 hour MACD. We basically did not cross the 211 EMA. That's one of the reasons we just needed to be cautious. We said, okay, we're starting to get some momentum, right? Still not creating new lows, right? But we need to get above the 211 EMA. So it could be, okay, we could definitely get above the 211 EMA, but once again, the volume going to be like very important, like going forward. You know, a price break above the 6 hour 21 and big buy volume, we could be looking for a potential retest of the resistance. Okay, and see what we're gonna get after that, right? All right guys, that's all I wanted to cover for today. If you basically find the content useful, you can join our public Telegram group, link in the description. You can also join our Discord public and premium group, link in the description. All right guys, thanks a lot for watching.